The most vulnerable population in Bakersfield. The Bakersfield Regional Homeless Collaborative held its annual homeless memorial at Union Cemetery this morning.
It was a time to sing, pray, lay flowers, and tell the stories of lives lost on the streets. 17's Connor Dorr was at the memorial this morning and joins us in studio with more details. Connor?
The most recent data from the Homeless Collaborative is from 2023, which said that 20 to 30 people without shelter lost their lives. This memorial was to honor them again and all recent deaths from this year.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved.
We do this event to honor the lives of those who have passed while on the streets or in shelters or alone. I had someone who was a close friend of mine pass away while he was homeless, and it was a mixture of substance abuse and suicide.
Jacqueline Seaview was homeless herself and now works for the Bakersfield Kern Homeless Collaborative. She emceed the memorial event and as Amazing Grace played, said she remembers her friend Matthew every time the event's held. She told me about one of the last conversations they had together.
And he had said, I just can't do it out here anymore. I'm like, well, you just gotta hold on. Like, you know, the pandemic's gonna end, there's gonna be shelter beds. He's like, I can't do it out here. And that was the last time I talked to him. And then I found out later that year that they'd found him in his car and he had passed away from a drug overdose, but I knew it as a suicide.
The homeless, faith-based organizations, and shelter staff all came out to memorialize the lives they've helped. One Flood Ministries shelter staffer, Miguel Solorzano, sheltered a 63-year-old man named Richard who passed away in October of this year. Miguel was glad that in Richard's final hours, he had walls and a bed.
I think he passed in peace. I think it really meant a lot for us to actually get him off the streets and be able to have him at least housed in his last months.
The final goodbye white doves were released to symbolize the deceased's journey onwards into whatever comes next.
Unending love, amazing grace.
Amen. A line one minister repeated at the service captured the hearts of the audience. Quote, Jesus has prepared a mansion for them, end quote. In studio, Connor Dorr, 17 News.